If you take one more step toward them, you'll have to go through me. His voice didn't shake, though his heart thundered like a war drum. His palms were scraped, jacket torn, but his stance unyielding. In front of him, two terrified 10-year-old twins, clinging to each other, eyes wide with fear. Behind him, three tattooed men closing in, their shadows long and hungry beneath the flickering streetlight. Thomas Reed, a mechanic by trade, a father by miracle, and a fighter by necessity, was willing to lose everything tonight. Except those kids. Even though they weren't his. He had only met the twins 3 weeks ago, when their limousine broke down outside his small-town garage. He didn't know they were heirs to a billion-dollar empire. He only saw two children who were lonely despite their wealth, laughing like they hadn't laughed in years when he showed them how to fix a tire. Their father asked, astonished, "You made them smile?" Thomas shrugged. "I just talked to them. Like kids." The billionaire, Charles Whitmore, returned the next day. There were no fancy suits, no bodyguards, only a desperate father. His voice cracked as he said, "Teach them. Be with them. They need someone, real." And with hesitation, fear, and hope, Thomas agreed. But then, everything changed. A week ago, Charles vanished. Rumors whispered, betrayal, inside his own company. The empire was under attack. And suddenly, all security disappeared around the twins. Thomas realized why when he saw the documents. Someone powerful wanted them out of the way. Tonight, that someone sent men to finish the job. The thugs laughed when Thomas blocked their path. His boots stood firm on the cold pavement despite the rain soaking through. His jaw tightened. Behind him, the twins trembled. "You don't get it, mechanic," the largest thug growled. "You can't protect them." Thomas didn't blink. "They're just kids." "They're just the key," another thug sneered. Thomas's voice dropped low, raw with something primal. "They're children. And as long as I'm breathing, nobody touches them." There was something in his voice that made even the cruelest man hesitate. Miles away, high in a glass tower, Charles Whitmore saw it happen on a security feed. He had been betrayed, but he wasn't powerless. And he wasn't too late. He heard Thomas say, "Back. Away. Now." He saw the twins clutch the back of Thomas's jacket like a lifeline. And he saw a man, not rich, not powerful, risk his life for children who weren't even his. And something inside Charles broke. Because Thomas didn't just protect his children. He believed in them. Loved them. Fought for them. Sirens wailed. Tires screeched. Floodlights flashed. And when the thugs were dragged away, and the twins were lifted into their father's arms, they didn't look relieved. They looked back at Thomas. The girl whispered, "Daddy, can he stay?" The boy added, "Can he stay, forever?" Charles turned to Thomas, voice thick with tears. "You didn't just save my children. You showed them what a father truly is." And under the streetlight, soaked, bruised, and exhausted, Thomas felt something he hadn't felt in years. He didn't just protect them. He became theirs.